I was challenged again. Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do another knife challenge video. I was tagged by Hope This Works, our Homestead, and he's got a great channel. If you haven't seen it, I'll link to it down below and also put a card up here. But he's got some good videos out there. Got about 240 subscribers, so doing better than me. But I appreciate the challenge, and I did one of these a week or so ago. I got challenged by another YouTuber, but I've accepted the second challenge, and I went out and dug out some more knives to show you. So just real quick, the knives I used last time, I had this Gerber that I've had since high school. That was my oldest knife. The favorite knife that I used for last time was this, let me open this up here, this Smith & Wesson SWAT First Millennium Run that I got as a groomsman present that had my initials, and you couldn't see them on the last video, but you can see them there, and also had the date of the wedding. I still don't know if you can see that, but so that was one that I got as a wedding present. And then I also had this outdoor edge that I used, something I got a while back that I've been used for skinning chickens, and I hear it's really good for skinning other game as well, though I haven't used it for that. So the ones I was going to do today, I don't know if I really have an everyday carry, another favorite, and an oldest knife, but this is one that probably gets the most use. This is just a plain sheetrock utility knife. This is an Irwin, and you can tell it's beat all to hell. This is what I keep in my tool belt. For those of you that don't know, my grandfather was a home builder, my dad was a home builder, and I grew up working construction sites with them. And then once I got out of college and went off to my regular day job, I still, all the houses just about that me and my wife have moved to, we've bought older homes and remodeled them. Mostly ourselves. This last one that we're in now, we did hire some of the work out just because we ended up gutting the entire house and we needed to get in. It was such a big project that we hired some of it done, but pretty much worked as the, I guess, foreman, you would say, over the whole thing. So again, just a plain sheetrock knife, but I use this all the time. It's always in my nail bag. Anything from just cutting sheetrock, or cutting any kind of rope, sharpening pencils, carpenter's pencils. Just anything you can imagine, use that knife for. Another favorite knives, these is actually a set of knives, you can see them. These are Masono, I think is how you say it, just a regular chef's knife. And this came with it. It's a Masono, I think you say it, Honeski, I think is how you say it. Basically it's a Japanese boning knife. And I also got these as a wedding present. A friend of mine gave these as presents for being a groomsman in his wedding. He's a chef here in Dallas, Texas. In fact, for several years he was the executive chef at the Omni Hotel. So shout out to Donald. He's no longer at the Omni, but he was there for several years, and I just took another position. So I actually use these. These hang on the magnetic knife holder on the back of our counter, and we use these multiple times a week just for cooking and cutting up chicken and various things. So again, these are Masono, just a regular chef's knife and a boning knife. And I'll see if I can, these are pretty good knives. I'll see if I can find a link and put it down at the bottom. For the oldest knife this time, I found this in a box just the other day. I don't know if you can read this, but the box, it's kind of upside down in one way, but it says Santa Fe Stoneworks, and then there's some handwriting on it that says Mother of Pearl in Turquoise, October 1989. So this was apparently a present that either my great-grandmother or my grandmother bought for my great-grandfather. Of course, as I said in a recent video, his name was Boots. That's where the Boots and RonBootsFarm comes from. And I don't know that he carried this much, probably only when he was dressed up going somewhere, just because of how nice it is. But basically it's just a little pocket knife, mother of pearl and turquoise knife. I probably picked it up on a trip when they were out in New Mexico. I guess, again, the date said 1989, so that's what, almost 30 years ago or so, or more, whatever that is. Can't do math while I'm talking. But again, pretty cool. Found this in a box, Santa Fe Stoneworks, and just a little knife. I'm sure, again, they probably picked it up while they were on vacation. So again, those are my three knives: the sheetrock knife, a little turquoise and mother of pearl, and the boning knife and the chef's knife that I got as a wedding present. So thanks again to Hope This Works Homestead for the tag. I'm not going to tag anybody now, as I think most of the folks that watch and comment on my channel, I've already seen them do this challenge, so I'm not going to challenge anybody this time, but I appreciate the shout out from Hope This Works and the chance to show you these knives. I'm still going to try to find that knife I got as a present from my grandmother when I get a chance and show you all that. It's a survival knife that I got when I was young, and it's a pretty cool knife. So as soon as I find it, I'll do a video on that. So appreciate you joining us. If you hadn't already, like the video and subscribe. Our subscribers been jumping up. We went from 13 or 14 up to about 50. I was going to do an appreciation video for hitting 50, but heck, before I could, we're already up to about 63 or 4. So I appreciate everybody that's stopping by to watch our channel, and we'll keep putting the videos out. We'll catch you on the next one. Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's another knife challenge video.